Hey everyone, today I am 13 weeks and 1 day. I haven't done a pregnancy video in a couple weeks, or since week 11. So, anyhow, I've had several things going on. I'll talk about my skin in a minute. First, I'll talk about like my different symptoms and stuff that I've had. I've had headaches. My headaches have gotten so bad. They really didn't start until about 11 weeks, I guess. But they were lasting, sometimes they're lasting 2 and 3 days. But I try like putting cold compresses on my head or cold washcloths over my eyes or laying in a dark room or taking warm baths, and usually nothing really helps it, and I wait until it's gone a little too far. And then I wind up taking some Tylenol. But that's one thing I've been dealing with. Yesterday it was really bad. We left at 1 o'clock in the morning just to go to the store to get some Tylenol because we didn't have any. I've had acne, really bad. And thank God for makeup, so it's covered. But like my whole forehead is just completely broke out across my mouth and down on my chin and stuff. And it's gotten really bad, and I don't know what to do really. I've washed my face and washed it and washed it and washed it until my skin's about to fall off. So I've done that, and that's been going on. And then, hold on, I've got my notes here so I can keep looking. My coughing is getting like much worse, and I expected that because it was really bad with the girls. So like when my stomach is empty and I don't have any, like I'm just hungry or whatever, I'll start to gag, like coughing real hard, and then I'll start gagging. And then like if I eat too much and get too full, then I'll do the same thing. And if I get like real excited or out of breath because I'm, like getting excited talking about something or picking around with my husband, then I'll start coughing and gagging again. It happens a lot. After I brush my teeth, it happens. After I get out of the shower, it happens. Or if I just need to clear my throat, sometimes it'll happen. And the coughing part doesn't really bother me so much, just the gagging at the end, because it's like a really loud, dry heave type gag. And it really sounds disgusting. If I were to do that in public, people would probably walk as far away from me as possible because they would probably think I had some sort of deadly disease of some sort. So anyhow, that's been going on. And then my boobs, they've started hurting, and this morning I woke up and it was like somebody had them tightened up in vice grips all stinking night long. I woke up this morning, I was like, oh my boobs, they just hurt so bad. And so anyhow, I was hoping to get away from all the boob pain, but I didn't have any with the second pregnancy with Hannah. With Carly, I had it the whole time, and I guess I figured I went this long without it, I'm just going to luck out again, but obviously that wasn't the case. My hunger has like really skyrocketed. It was so funny. My husband and I went to the doctor's the other day on Wednesday for my NT scan, and I ate before I left the house, and we got to the doctor and we got finished, and then we went out to eat, and we had a little, I don't remember what I had. Let's see. We stopped at a restaurant. I think I had hash browns and some fruit and bacon and some toast and whatnot, and so then we left there and we started to drive down out of town because I needed to go pay my car payment. And anyhow, we get down about 20 minutes away from town, and I was like, gosh, I am really hungry again. So we stopped and I got a fish sandwich, and so then we were on the way back home, and I got home, I was like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. So 30 minutes after eating the fish sandwich, I was starving again. So I drank a Carnation instant breakfast to hold me over just until I got some pizza. So we ordered a pizza and ate that. This has been crazy. I eat lots of ramen noodles, like the cup of noodles that, you know, like it comes in the styrofoam cup and you pull the lid back and then you pour water in and put it in the microwave or whatever. I love them. I know they're probably not good for you. They're full of sodium, but they're still really good. So I eat about 2 a day. So that, and then I've been peeing a lot. So apparently my uterus or the baby or something is right on top of my bladder. And I pee all the stinking time. I live in the bathroom now. I've always had a small bladder. I don't think I've ever really held too much. And then pregnant on top of it. It's going to make for a long, long 6 months. So we went to the doctor on Wednesday and we had my NT scan. And everything on the ultrasound was really good. The space at the back of the baby's neck was very, very small. I think like 1.8 millimeters, something like that. I'm not really sure about the numbers, but anyhow, so that was really good. And they found out that I have placenta previa, complete placenta previa, and I had it with Hannah and didn't know it until I delivered, and I didn't have any problems from it, so I'm hoping that I don't have any problems from it this time either. They told me that if I start bleeding, if I start spotting or have just really light bleeding, just to get off my feet and call the doctor and then go in. But they said if I have like heavy period-like bleeding, to get off my feet, call 911, and have the ambulance pick me up and take me to the hospital. That was a little scary when they told me that. So hopefully that doesn't happen, and hopefully I won't have to deal with that. It talked about a hysterectomy, possibly if I get placenta accreta. Last pregnancy I had placenta increta, which is where the uterus, well, it was suspected. They can't tell unless they actually take your uterus out to look at it. But they suspected that I had it because my placenta had such a hard time detaching and some of it was left behind. They talked about a hysterectomy with my last pregnancy with Hannah, but thank God I didn't have to have one. But they talked about it again and said that if I get accreta, which is where the placenta actually grows through the uterus, that it's a possibility that I'll have to have a hysterectomy. So we're praying that I don't have to have that, but if I get, I don't know, if I have one, I have one. I just really don't want to, but you know, what can you do when you're encountered with that type of a situation? So I haven't gained any weight. I'm still at 136 pounds. My pre-pregnancy weight was 137, so I'm still 1 pound below that. But the baby's growing on time. I went at 12 weeks, 6 days. Baby was measuring 12 weeks, 5 days, so that was good. And we found out what the sex of the baby was as early as it is. Yes, we did. So excited. I'm going to have to hurry this up because I think I'm about to reach my 10-minute mark. But I'm going to do another one just to talk about the nursery. But anyways, this is the profile. I hope you can see it. I hope it doesn't get too blurry. Let's see. Can you see that? Is that too blurry? I hope not. So anyways, that's a little baby. So cute. Okay. And then, and I don't think this can turn into the opposite sex. So we were told we're having a boy. So can you see that? I don't think that can turn into little girl parts. I'm pretty sure that is going to stay boy parts. So here's another picture with the legs kind of hanging out. So, okay, I'm going to stop this and then I'll do a part 2 about the nursery because I want to talk about that right quick. So anyhow, I'll see you in a few minutes. Thanks.